guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where tech meets music and lifestyle in perfect harmony. It's your girl, the quality assurance engineer by day and DJ by night, Kayla the tech DJ. Cool, right? I know. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel we'll talk about tech, digital roles and skills, music, my DJ career, my lifestyle, and so on. If you're looking to watch videos on my lifestyle, I post on my shorts, so yes, go and watch some of my short videos, and I think I should even start posting longer videos on my lifestyle and also how I go out to DJ, my mixtapes and stuff. We'll get to that sooner than later. But yes, for today we're talking about a few digital roles that people may have heard about, because I know that tech is like the rave of the moment right now. Everybody's talking tech. You are hearing tech like everywhere you turn. Tech, how to be this, how to be a project manager, how to be a software developer, front end. Like you're just hearing it. It's in your face almost everywhere you go, and you are like, what am I doing in my life? Are you sure I will not do this tech thing? Yes, you can. By all means, do tech. I would advise most people to do tech, because why not? There's money in tech. There are opportunities in tech. Like there's room for growth in tech. There's room for growth. I would advise, listen, in fact, my first advice for young people these days, if you can go into tech, please by all means start now. Start right now. Like as you're watching this video, start. But not everybody has to do tech actually. So yes, that's why I'm here today. Tech is not for everyone. I know everybody has to do tech. There are other digital roles that you can do and excel in and also make cool cash. Maybe not even tech money. Yeah, it does not have to be as much as, you know, them $100,000 a year and all, but you can make good money that can sustain you and even give you the good life to an extent. Yes. So I'll be discussing about some of these digital roles today, about 4 of them. This video would have about 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I think, because these digital roles are so many, so I have to break it down in bits. So yeah, this is the part 1. The first digital role we'll be talking about is remote customer service representative. I'm sure most of you have heard about this role before, what it means to be a customer service representative, but I will just briefly explain. Who is a customer service representative? A customer rep or customer service specialist or customer support. There are so many names for that, but it mostly means one thing. Who are these people? So these are individuals that interact with customers on behalf of a company to offer assistance, address inquiries, resolve issues, and so on. They offer this assistance via email, chat, or phone calls. And there are skills you need to excel in this role. First is communication. Your communication has to be exceptional, both verbal and written communication, because you need to know how to communicate well in order to interact with these customers and understand their issues and or complaints, whatever. You need to effectively communicate with these customers. The second is empathy. Now, as I have worked as a customer service representative before, and trust me, you need to have empathy. Now, empathy means like understanding where these customers are coming from when they are complaining. We are all customers at like you've bought something from a brand, or you've paid for a service. So we are all customers. So right now, I'm sure you're a customer of a particular brand or something. Yeah. Now imagine you buy something, you buy a product, and you're not happy with the product you bought, or you paid for a service and you're not happy, and you go out to lay your complaint. And the person on the other end, like that's the customer service representative, is not understanding where you're coming from, or is not empathetic about your situation. You will be angry, and you will not, like, you already, in fact, to you, that product or that brand is done. You're never going to patronize them again. So, in fact, I would say the customer service representative or customer service reps of any company are like a major part of that company. They're like the face of the company. So any company that's employing customer service representative, they have to, in fact, be careful with the kind of people they choose. They cannot choose people who, some people naturally are not even empathetic, and so those people are not even good for this kind of role. So if you know that you're not really not that person, please don't even bother with being a customer service representative, because it's not for you. You need to be empathetic. You need to understand where the customers are coming from. You need to put yourself in their shoes. No matter how ridiculous their complaint is. Yes, sometimes the complaint is ridiculous. So you are like, what is this person complaining about this thing now? It's their issue now. You may not understand, but that is why you should put yourself in their shoes. In order to understand them, no matter how ridiculous, you need to have empathy. Second is you need to be patient. And the empathy and patience works hand in hand. You need to be patient. Some customers can be on the call with you or on the chat with you for hours. They're complaining. You're telling them that, okay, this will be resolved. They are saying, no, I want to resolve now, or they're not understanding. You need to be patient too. You need to learn to be patient. I have worked as a customer service rep before, and trust me, well, it's not an easy job. It's not an easy job. It's not an easy job, but you need to learn patience. You need to, if you're not a patient person, you need to learn it, or just don't bother. Don't bother. If you're not empathetic, if you're not patient, don't bother. It's not for you. It's not for you at all. So yes, you need to be patient. You need to be a problem solver. You need to have problem solving skills, because people are bringing different problems to you, different types, and sometimes you may not even know how to respond. You may not even have like a response for it. So you need to think fast. How can I best help this person? So sometimes, or most times, the company, you're probably not even the one to resolve the issue directly. You're going to escalate the issue to maybe the engineering team or whatnot. But at that point, you need to think of how to deal with it. Either you tell the person, okay, I would escalate this issue, or you just need to provide a solution that would pacify the customer. So yes, you should have problem solving skills. You should have adaptability skills, because different customers are bringing different issues to you, and you should be able to adapt to different customers and their personalities, because you might deal with one customer and be like, oh, I like this customer, the person is easy. Okay, the next customer will be very hard. So the way you treated this first customer is not the way you would treat the second customer, who is a lot more cranky and angry. Do you get? So you need to have adaptability skills. And so these skills and so many others, which you should research on your own, are skills you need to have to excel as a customer service representative. And also, if you have worked as a customer service rep, I don't think this should be hard for you. You don't need, you already have experience, so get right to it. Work on your CV, optimize your LinkedIn, and go online and start applying for customer service representative jobs. Now, if you do not have experience as a customer service, and you think it's something you can do, it's something you like, or you feel like you like customer facing roles, I would show you how to get started on how to be a customer service representative and how to get some of these jobs.
So, if you want to get started as a customer service rep, or you want to sharpen your skills as a customer service rep, these are a few sites you can visit. I use Udemy a lot. This is udemy.com. I use it a lot because Udemy has lots of courses, and Udemy is always on sale. Like they're always doing one what I call it, promo or sale or the other. As you can see, like right now, these skills now on sale. So like Udemy always has sales. So normally the price for some of the courses are like, this is 70,900 as a Nigerian. This is 29,000. But right now, as you can see, the course is now 5,500. This one is 4,500. So yeah, I use Udemy because they give, like, they're always on sale, and Udemy has lots of courses. Like, name it, from programming to communication. Like literally almost every kind of skill you want to learn, you can come to Udemy and learn it. So yeah, Udemy is my go-to. So LinkedIn has a few customer service online courses that you can start. LinkedIn always like has some of these courses. They have other courses anyway, but yeah, I know that they have customer service courses because I think I've done one or two of them when I was working as a customer service rep. So yeah, this is, as you can see, this is working with upset customers. I think they are free too. I think they are free. So these are free courses from LinkedIn that just helps people who are in customer service roles. This is customer service foundations, creating positive conversation with challenging customers. Because yes, trust me, as a customer service rep, you are going to, in fact, you will deal more with challenging and angry customers than you would deal with the chilled ones. So you should actually be focusing on this type of courses, challenging customers, dealing with upset customers, because some customers are calling you angry. I mean, you probably have been an angry customer at some point in your life and you are just ready to just lash out. So the customer service rep is not the cause of your problem, or they are just working with the company that is the cause of your problem, yeah? But yeah, they actually just get to face, everything. But that is why you, as a customer service rep, you have to understand. You have to be able to deal with these things. So it would be advisable, even if you've had experience working as a customer service rep. Maybe it would also be advisable to have to, undergo some of these trainings and see how you can better deal with angry, upsets, and all kinds of customers. So yeah, LinkedIn is one site you can also check out for customer service courses. This is another site that offers free customer service courses. As you can see, free online customer services courses with certificates. So when you do this course, you get certificates. And this is from Oxford Home Study Center. So yeah, you can go to this site and check it out. Look at the courses are not so many anyway, but yeah, you can check some of these courses out. The few ones they have, you can just go through it. This is free. You don't have to pay anything. Just register and start. There are other sites rather for customer service. There's Coursera, there's Alice, there's so many. And yes, not to forget YouTube. YouTube, oh my god, YouTube is a free university. I call YouTube a free university. I also use YouTube a lot, a whole lot. So now that you are done with some of the customer service rep courses, let's say you've done one or two or three and you're ready to go into the market. LinkedIn is your go-to. Actually, just so you know, LinkedIn is definitely your go-to to start. Just come here, type customer service rep. Yeah, so this is it. And so yeah, this is showing the ones in Nigeria. But now, obviously, if you want to get worldwide, just delete Nigeria, and yeah, you see worldwide here. This is worldwide, and these are all customer service jobs. Now these are on site, and definitely because you're not in their country, you can't work on site. So what I would advise is you come here, click on remote because you want strictly fully remote, and show. So yes, so these are all customer service jobs remotely, remote customer service jobs. So this is how to filter. You can also filter by experience, internship, entry level, this that. If you have experience, you can put mid to senior and whatnot. Dates posted. So if you want all the customer service job in the past week, in past months, anytime you click, you filter by this. So yeah, this is I use LinkedIn a lot. The job I have right now, I got it on LinkedIn. My first customer service rep job, I got it on LinkedIn. Like LinkedIn has helped me a lot. I hear some people say that, oh, does LinkedIn still work? Do people still get jobs on LinkedIn? Yes, yes, yes. People get jobs on LinkedIn. Oh, don't sleep on LinkedIn. Oh, do not sleep on LinkedIn. I'll show you a few other sites that you can use. So this is Google. All I had to type was remote customer service jobs worldwide, and voila, see jobs. See jobs. Oh, come here and search for customer service jobs. I was going to talk about Indeed, but yeah, if you click on Indeed, you will see thousands of jobs.
Moving on, the second digital role we're talking about today is virtual assistant. That is being a virtual assistant. Who's a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is a professional who offers creative, technical, or administrative support to individuals, entrepreneurs, small businesses, or organizations remotely. And as a virtual assistant, you should have some skills that are necessary for you to excel. Again, communication. Communication is key. That I don't think there's any role that communication is not like a major skill that's needed. I don't think there's any role in this world. You have to communicate with people, your colleagues, customers, vendors, and whatnot. So yes, as a virtual assistant, you need to have effective communication in order to interact with either your clients, vendors, colleagues, and so on. And your communication has to be very excellent, both verbal and written communication. Second is organizational skills. Oh my gosh, as a virtual assistant, you need to have in fact, you need to be so good at organizing, because you're working with a client or an organization or whatnot. So you have to know how to organize things, schedules, events, and so on. So you have to have great organizational skills. Third is time management skills, because you're working with, and as a virtual assistant, you could even have like 2-3 clients. So you need to know how to manage your time. How do you manage your time? How do you prioritize tasks? What to do, how to face them, and you just need to know how to manage your time and prioritize tasks accordingly. The fourth skill you should have as a virtual assistant is multitasking, also somehow intertwined with the time management skill, because you are working on different things, you're working on different tasks. You're either scheduling a calendar or scheduling a meeting, or preparing a worksheet, or just you're doing different things. You have to know how to multitask. You should have adaptability skills, because as a VA, I mean, short for virtual assistant is VA. So as a VA, you are working with your clients, and the clients can be clients from different parts of the world, and they have different cultures. So how do you adapt to these clients? Also, one of the major skills you should have as a VA is being tech savvy, because there are tools that you would need to make your job even better and faster. Project management tools, time management tools, and so on. You need to be tech savvy. You need to know how to create documents, Microsoft Word, Excel sheets, Google Doc, Google Sheets, Asana, and so on. Are you tech savvy? If you're not, you can learn these things. These things can be learned, and they're not very hard to learn. So yeah, you should get right to learning some of these things if you are interested in being a VA. And one thing about being a VA is I would say that, I mean, I have read this online. One time when I was trying to start or go into that part, I wanted to be a VA, but I didn't go into. But I did my research, and I realized that. And also, yes, research is one very key skill you should have as a VA. You should be good at researching. Some people are very lazy, don't like to research. If you are lazy, please just forget VA. Just forget it and do something else, because there are some clients you would work with, and they will need information on a particular, like call it topic or something. You need to be good at researching. So yeah, back to what I was saying. When I was doing my research, I learned that as a VA, if you want to excel, you should learn to niche down. So there are different industries. Yeah, there are different industries for obviously in the world there's the fashion industry, there's the car, like the automobile, and so on. So somehow you can ask yourself, like, oh, what do I like? Do I like fashion? Do I like photography? Do I like music? You can niche down to what you think you like, or what you have interest in, or what you've even had. Like I say, you've worked in the past in a fashion industry or in a fashion company, and you think that you want to start out as a virtual assistant. You can niche down and start targeting CEOs or professionals in that line, and start writing them cold emails on LinkedIn, cold messages on LinkedIn, and any other platform you can think of. Niche down. It helps you, because when you're pitching to them your proposal or your cover letter, you're telling them that, oh, you have interest in, let's say, fashion. I keep using fashion because somehow I'm in the fashion industry. I have a fashion business, but that's by the way. Anyway, so yeah, you're telling them, oh, I have interest in this, or better still, you even have an experience in the fashion industry or in a fashion company. You tell them, like, okay, I've worked as so let's say an operations manager in a fashion company, and this is how you're able to manage your operations in the company. This that. with your experience or your passion, when you're explaining how passionate you are about what you've done or what you like, yeah, when they read your proposal or your pitch or your cover letter, they are interested. They can pick interest in you. Yeah. So as a VA, my advice to you is niche down. Don't be everywhere. Don't be saying, oh, I want to be. I mean, you can go online, like on LinkedIn, you could see virtual assistant jobs, like, and there are different industries. Yes, by all means, you can apply to them. But if you want to say send cold emails to CEOs, professionals, yes, niche down. Look for people in, let's say, fashion or photography. Look for photographers who you can assist them, like, virtually. Yeah, it helps you because, again, you're doing what you like, what you have experience in, and you're also assisting people and making money. So yes, I would be showing you how to start out as a virtual assistant, where you can get the job, and also the average salary of a VA. Well, it depends on the location, your location, the industry you are, the individual you're working for. It depends. It really all depends. I cannot really give you a number, but I mean, I would say as a Nigerian, some individuals will offer you as much as $500, $800, $1,000, $1,500. It just depends on the location, the industry, the company, the size, and so on. So yes, I'll be showing you how to start as a virtual assistant.
So this is how to become a virtual assistant in 2023, and this is from Coursera. They are just giving you a summary or a breakdown of all the things you need to do, the steps you need to take to become a VA, telling you things you need to do, telling you what a VA is and where they work, who they work for, courses you need to take. So you can come here. So here are some virtual assistant skill courses. You can see them. Go through them. Virtual assistant training complete guide. This is 15,900. I'm sure that sometimes you come here and even see it for as low as 5,045. If you go down here, you see this one, must have skills training for virtual assistant. This is 5,000. It used to be 29,000, and it's because they're on sale. Like I said, Udemy is always on sale. Udemy is almost always on sale, so you can be lucky that the times you want to, maybe the time you want to start, they're on sale, and you can start a course for 5,000, 4,500. See this one, from your virtual team, and lead your virtual team 3-5. Work from home as a virtual assistant. This is 15,900. Again, you can be lucky and come here and see the same course that is 15,900 for a 4-5-5K. So yes, go through them and pick anyone you feel is uh appropriate. Anyone you feel it can help you. There's so many courses. One of the best ways to pick a course on Udemy is check um the number of students that have enrolled for the course. Check the reviews. You can read the reviews and decide. So yeah, this is one way to start. There are other sites that you can use. I will show you one more site you can get free courses. I mean, not free courses, but maybe one or two courses to help you get started as a virtual assistant. This is another website that you can get virtual assistant training on, and I think this is free. As you can see, start for free. Maybe at the end they will tell you to pay for the certificate. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is Skillshare, and this is online virtual assistant classes. If you want to check out other websites where you can learn how to be a VA, I think there's Allison. Allison has courses on that. Then just use Google. If you go to Google, Google would show you, pop up some of these websites that you can use, and you can learn how to be a VA. That's if you don't have any experience. Now, if you have an experience as maybe an administrative assistant or an executive assistant or a personal assistant, you already have an idea or of what it means to assist someone. So being a VA should not be hard for you. I think all you need to learn is learn how to use some tools, because obviously the tools or you were using as a personal assistant will be kind of different from the tools you use assisting someone, like as a VA assisting someone that is maybe not in your country or something. And it also depends on the niche that you are planning to go into. Yes, so yes, just start, doing that, or if you already have experience, maybe taking if you 1 or 2 courses, maybe to better your communication, or yeah, can help you. You can just take that course, then again work on your CV, prepare your CV, optimize your LinkedIn, create a portfolio, and start reaching out to clients. I would show you how to get some of VA jobs in the next video. This is Upwork, and Upwork is a site for freelancers. It's a site where freelancers can come and search for jobs, and also people who are looking for workers, who are looking for people to work for them. You can get all kinds of jobs on Upwork, even tech jobs. Via me that is a quality assurance engineer, I have come to Upwork and I have searched for job. I have seen a few jobs, though I've never really applied on Upwork. I have applied, but I've never really gotten any one. But people do get jobs on Upwork. Yes, it is kind of difficult for you as a Nigerian, especially, to get a job on Upwork. But yes, there are Nigerians that have gotten jobs. I think it just depends on how well you're able to edit your profile, and how well you can sell the skills, your how well you can sell yourself or the skills you have. So if you are new to Upwork, if you've never heard of Upwork, Upwork is a site where freelancers come and pitch for jobs, and and in organizations or individuals reach out to them, and if they decide that they want to work with them, they start the work. So you could have to come to Upwork, upwork.com, or you download the app on your phone. Upwork works on iOS and Android, I think. So download it or come on the web app, sign up. You can sign up with Google, edit your profile, add the skills you have, add the tools you know how to use. Then start searching for virtual assistant jobs. As you can see, this is virtual assistant gigs. So the thing about this Upwork is very competitive. It's very competitive. You would see the job, you think, oh yeah, there are so many jobs, but there are over there are over 1,000 people pitching for the same job that you're actually pitching for. You see? So you see, this is 5 minute job, five virtual assistants, no experience needed. So yeah, they might you as as a starter in virtual assistants who does not have experience, there are jobs like this for you. So all you have to do is just edit your CV, edit your profile. Also, work on your CV. If you've taken, that's why it help if you're able to take these courses, some of these courses I mentioned earlier. If you're able to take them, get a certificate or certifications, and add to your CV, add it to your profile too. It also helps you greatly. So yes, Upwork, and I'll be showing you a few other sites that you can get jobs. This is another site called Freelancer. You can get virtual assistant jobs here. So just come to freelancer.com and sign up and start searching for virtual assistant jobs. Also, you can get virtual assistant jobs on LinkedIn, same way you can get customer service jobs on LinkedIn. So just type virtual assistant, click worldwide, and jobs will pop up. Now, sometimes you'll be seeing executive assistant. So as usual, go to the filter, click remote. So you see virtual assistant validator. So yeah, sometimes the jobs could be mixed up. You would be seeing different kind of jobs. But if you scroll through, if you keep scrolling through, you would see virtual assistant jobs specifically. But sometimes, like this help desk assistant is still similar. Help desk agent is still kind of similar. It's kind of in line with virtual assistants. Not exactly the same thing, but it's in line. It's probably something you can do. So let me click on it, and so we see the job description. So what you would do as a help desk agent. So they say 1 year experience in support position. So basically, if you have customer support experience, you can do this job. But some now they are telling you to have understanding and passion for Ethereum, blockchain technology, and Web3. So now these are people in the cryptocurrency industry. So if you have experience with this, why not? you can apply for this. But right now we're looking for virtual assistant jobs. So let's go down to see. So this is one virtual assistant. This is another help desk agent. We can go to the next page. This is virtual assistant, project assistant. So you can also apply for this one too. This is project assistant. It shouldn't be different from what a virtual assistant should do. And this is remote. So yeah, if you go through the job description, so when you come on LinkedIn, if you see all these types of job, it might not be exactly virtual assistant job, like oh strictly virtual assistant. But if you see stuff like project assistants, if you see support associates, something like this, you can apply. It doesn't have to be exactly virtual assistant. But yeah, look at this is virtual assistant. This is content reviewer. Let's see this content reviewer and see if it is something. So one thing is you don't have to just throw away all these kind of jobs because it's not virtual assistant. You can look through the job description and see if it's something you can do. If it's something you can do, you can apply. So yeah, this is LinkedIn, and there are other websites that you can get virtual assistant jobs, freelance. There are some like flex jobs. I don't know if some of you have heard of flex job, flexjobs.com. Go there, you see, search for virtual assistant job. There is Indeed, there is Fiverr, there is Truelancer, there's Remote Co. So all these sites are, there's Glassdoor, there's The Room, there's one called The Room. So just go through all these sites I've mentioned. I could put a link in the description below so you can click on it and just go through the sites and check for virtual assistant jobs. Also, I watched on TikTok one time. One of the best ways to look for virtual assistant jobs is by going on um Facebook, or even not even just Facebook, maybe Twitter, Facebook, any social media platform you're familiar with or you can use. It helps if you've been able to create a portfolio or a website. I'm sure there are websites where virtual assistants have can create a portfolio. If you've been able to create a portfolio, go to Facebook and look for professionals who are in the niche that you want to work for, or you want to, like, yeah, the niche you're interested in. So I gave an example: fashion. If you're interested in fashion, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to TikTok. TikTok is very helpful. Go to TikTok and look for professionals or people in that industry that you want to work for or work with. Then create a connection with them. First of all, just create a connection with them, and network with them. Then with time, you can start talking about the things you've done in the past, the things you're interested in. And you can even write them. You can write them, send them a message. And if you are lucky enough that they see your message and they reply, you can get a job from these people. I watched this on TikTok. Also, TikTok is also helpful. Go on TikTok feed or the search for, use the hashtag, search for virtual assistant or becoming a VA, becoming a virtual assistant. You will see videos on how to help you become a VA, how people get jobs, and some people even post jobs, VA jobs, on TikTok. So, like I mentioned, social media, internet has loads of information. You should not sleep on this information. Try as much as possible to get the most you can get from all this and use it to your advantage and use it to make money.
So the third digital role we're talking about today is online tutoring. And that's being an online tutor. Who is an online tutor? An online tutor is a professional or an individual who offers trainings and or instructions to students via the internet. There are skills that are needed to excel in this role. A few of those skills first is subject knowledge. If you have to train someone on a particular subject, at least you should have knowledge of the subject. For example, I'll use English. Most Nigerians, a few Nigerians that I know teach English to people in countries like China, Korea, and whatnot. I have a friend who used to teach English to people in that country. I don't know if she still does it till date, but yes, she used to teach. So if you know that you are like very good with English language, you can offer to teach students English online. and other subjects. There you could teach mathematics, you could teach physics, you could teach chemistry, you could teach biology, you could teach, there's so many languages. You can teach French. So there's some Nigerians that we speak French. You can teach French and other subjects that you know that you are confident that you can do very well, you can teach very well. Yeah, so subject knowledge is very key. Effective communication too. So obviously, because you'll be communicating with students, so this time around, your students might not even be adults. They could be children as young as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you should know how to effectively communicate very well, because your students might be younger people, and it might even be older people. You might be older people as old as 70 something, 80 something. So yes, your communication should be top notch. Verbal communication, written communication, it should be top notch. The third skill should be, I would say, is adaptability. So this adaptability skill, we've talked about it. This is the third time we're talking about it now. We talked about it in the customer service rep. We talked about it in the virtual assistants. Now we're talking about it now. So tell me, this is the reason why adaptability as a skill is very important for everybody, not even just, in fact, in life, you have to learn to adapt, because we are put in different situations. We face different situations every day, things we are not used to, people we are not used to, and we have to learn to adapt. Sometimes adapting is harder for some people, sometimes it's easy for some others, okay? But as an online tutor, because you're facing students from different parts of the world, you need to learn to adapt to their personalities, how they think, their culture. So some things you are used to, or some things, so the way you would teach a Nigerian student is different from the way you teach a Korean student, or someone from another part of the world. Yeah, so you need to learn to adapt to their personalities. One other skill that I would say is needed is time management skill. You need to learn to manage your schedule, because let's say you have 4 or 5 students in a week. How do you manage your schedule? How do you know which students needs, because some students needs more anyway, it depends on your arrangement with the student. Some students will pay for, so for me, I have tried, so this is I'm saying, I have tried to be an online tutor before, but I have registered on a platform. It's called preply.com. Students pay, it depends on them. Some students might pay for 3 times in a week, some pay for 2 times in a week, some pay for 4 times in a week, some pay for every day, or Monday to Friday. So you would need to learn how, let's say you have 4 or 5 students, you need to learn how to manage your schedule with these students and the timing, because obviously the time difference is a problem. Yes, so you need to learn how to manage this time. Now these and many other skills. Also, you need to have some tech proficiency. You need to be able to use some tools, because there are tools that you would need to work with to make your job easy and fast. So yes, you need to have some tech proficiency. Then cultural sensitivity, also somehow intertwined with adaptability, because their culture is different from your culture. You need to learn to be sensitive to these people's culture. You need to have interpersonal skills, learn to interact with these students, learn to understand where they're coming from, patience and empathy. So this online tutoring, you find out so many skills are needed to excel. You need to have these skills. You need to be patient. If you're working with younger students, you know how it can be with them. If you're working with older students, you know how it can be with them. You need to have these skills. These skills are going to help you to be better at your job. Now, some people naturally do not have. Some people have these skills. Some people do not have. Some do not have some of these skills, but you can learn them. Thankfully, we have Google. We have these platforms that offer training courses on this, how to manage your time, how to have effective communication, how to, there are courses on all of these skills I just mentioned. You can learn all these things online. So yes, these skills are things that would help you excel. If you want to start as an online tutor, I will be showing you how to start as an online tutor, how to where to get the jobs, apply for these jobs. Just so you know, if you want to teach English, some platforms require that you have a certification in English language. I'm just putting this out just so you know. So get ready, because the platform that would definitely, if you don't have a BSc in English or an MSc in English, they will require you have a certification in English language. So just note that down. And maybe if some other courses or some other subjects too. The average salary for an online tutor, it depends. So this one, it really depends on the platform, it depends on the student, it depends on your experience. So if you've had experience teaching English before, or you've taught before, it depends. It really depends on the location. It depends on a lot of things. So I can't really say. Some students might pay $15 to $10 per hour. Some pay more. Some pay $25, $30 per hour. Some pay even less, $5 per hour. So it really just depends on the student you're working with or the platform you're working on, and so on.
If you want to get started with online tutoring, here are some certifications for English. So I'm using English as one of the major ones because that's what most people teach online, like most Nigerians that I know. I mentioned earlier that I have tried to teach English before online. So that's what most Nigerians I know who teach online. Of course, there are other subjects you can teach if you have expertise in other subjects like or other languages like French, Spanish, and others. You can go on if you know how to. If you can teach the others, there are also other subjects you can teach like physics, mathematics, and whatnot. But I am using English as an example because that's what most people who want to go into online tutoring, that's what most people go for. They teach English to people in countries like China, Korea, um, Thailand, and so on. Those countries that are not English speaking countries, they teach English to them. So let's get on with it. These are 7 certifications for teaching English. The first one is TESOL. TESOL stands for Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. So you earn a certification in this. Now, some of these platforms that you would apply to teach this English, some of them require that you have at least one of these certifications or certificates. Some of them require. Some others do not require. Some others require that you have a BSc in English or like a degree in English. Some require that you have experience teaching English or you have experience teaching at all. It just depends on the platform, or yeah, it just depends on the platform you apply to. So this is the first one, and there are different institutions that you can get this TESOL from. I think these are some of eligible requirements may vary from institution to institution, but they generally include at least a bachelor's degree, a minimum grade point average, personal statement, official transcript, personal resume, letters of recommendation, completion of an interview. This is TEFL, which stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. I know of this one. I tried to take this one time, the time I wanted to teach English online, but I did not go through with it. So yeah, this is the second one. This is TSL, Teaching English as a Second Language. This is CELTA. This is CELTA stands for Certificate in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. This is Delta, Diploma in English Teaching to Adults. This is TKT, and this is IELTS General Training. So I'm sure most of you must have heard of IELTS. So yes, these are 7 certifications that you can take if you want to go start teaching English online. Now, yeah, some of these certifications, I think most of them are actually paid. So yeah, you have to pay. I'm not sure of the amount, but you can do that research on it. You can check for how much you pay to get some of the certifications. Also, don't let this discourage you. Now, if you do not have the money to pay for the certifications, you can go on Udemy Again, Udemy is amazing. I don't know why I keep talking about Udemy, because why not? You can go on Udemy and search for these English teaching courses, how to teach English to people on Udemy. Even you don't even have to use only Udemy. Just go on Google, teaching English online to people. You would see courses or English teaching courses. You would see courses will pop up from different platforms, different websites on how to teach English, or even any subject or language generally. That's if you know how to teach it. Do you understand? Because one of the skills I mentioned earlier is subject knowledge. You have to have knowledge of what you want to teach. So now taking these certifications or taking these courses is just to further help you cement the knowledge that you already have. So don't be discouraged. You can go on Udemy or on any other website and take one or two courses that you can just add to your CV or add to your profile when you want to apply or sign up on any of these platforms. Don't be discouraged. If you don't have money to take the certifications for a start, just take one of these few courses on Udemy, one or two, pay 5,000, pay 4, 5, when Udemy is on sale, of course. Or yes, then add it to your CV, add it to your profile, and better still, if you have experience. If you have experience working or teaching, even helps you. So this online tutoring, I would say, mostly for teachers who are looking for a side hustle, or who just completely want to do something online, something online and earn money. These are online tutoring websites where you can go on and sign up or register and get started with your online tutoring journey. The first is Check. Some of these I am not really familiar with, but you can just check it out. This is Club Z. This is eTutor World. This is Khan Academy. So this website where I'm reading this from is called Good Housekeeping. So you can go on this website, goodhousekeeping.com, and search for this, and you will probably pop up. Or you can go on Google too and search for online tutoring websites, and you will get results. So these are some online tutoring sites where you can just register and start tutoring. Learn to Be. I think I have heard of this Learn to Be before. Preply. Now, Preply is the site I signed up on. I registered on when I wanted to be an online tutor. As a matter of fact, I still get messages from them, like emails from them on Preply. Preply is very good. Preply is open to people from all countries, even Nigeria. So I am very sure of Preply. Preply is amazing. You just have to. I think Preply requires you to do a video of you speaking English and talking in English, so they are sure that you can actually teach English. I think that's one of their requirements. Yeah, I know of Preply. Then the Princeton Review. I'm not sure I've heard of this. Revolution Prep. I don't think I have heard of this. Schooly. I have actually heard of Schooly, though I've never used it, but I've heard of Schooly. Smart Thinking. I've not heard of it, but you can check it out. Special Ed Tutoring. I have not heard of it, but you can also check it out. Tutor I. Not heard of it. Tutor Me. Not heard of it. Varsity Tutors. Not heard of it. Wizard. I'm not sure I've heard of it. And yeah, so this is all. There's also one called this is not here, but there's also one called Study Pool. Yeah, it's called Study Pool. I have gone through that before, but I have never registered to work there, but I have also gone through it.
So the last digital role we're talking about today is online events planning. That is being an online event planner. I know some of us have not heard of this before. Many of us, actually, me, I just found out about this shop. So yes, who is an online event planner? An online event planner is an individual or professional who coordinates, organizes various type of meetings, conferences, events, webinars via an online or virtual format. Now there are skills you need to excel in this job role. First is event planning expertise. So if you are an event planner in real life, let's say that's what you do as your job, great, this would work for you. I mean, yeah, it may be different because this is remote and this is virtual. Yeah, it may be different, but I feel like if you already have the knowledge, if you've had experience of planning events, corporate events, any kind of events, you would excel in this. But if you do not, that's fine. You can learn it. I mean, who is to say that you cannot even start out as an online event planner? Like, let's say you've not had experience before, and you have interest. You've always had interest in event planning. Who is to say you cannot start? You can start. You can do anything you want to do. Okay. So yes, event planning expertise is going to be very helpful in this job path. Second is organizational skills, because you're organizing events. You need to learn. You need to know how to organize. Are you an organized person? Do you know how to put things together? Do you know how to put things together, events together? Do you know how to work with people? You need to have great organizational skills. Communication skills. You see, we have talked about communication in all of these job roles. Like I said, in life, in fact, in life, you need to know how to communicate. So you need to have great communication skills, because you're going to be communicating with people, different people, your clients, the people you're organizing the events for. You're going to be working with vendors. You need to know how to effectively communicate and pass your message in a respectable and appropriate way or manner. So yes, communication skills. Another skill you should have is negotiation skills, because you need to know how to negotiate contracts and agreements with vendors and suppliers that you'll be working with. So very, 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 very key. One skill you should have also is marketing and strategizing skill. Like, you need to know how to promote these online events in the best way possible. Let's say the client you're working with is looking to organize events for ladies who have interest in tech. How do you push this? How do you push these events? What strategies can you think of to best push this event that would get these people to attend this conference or meeting or webinar? So yes, you need to have such skill. Another skill you should have is creative skill. You need to be creative. How would you create and design an online event that would be interactive? You need to think, how do you what are the ways, what can I add to this event that would make it interactive? What are the things I can do? You need to be creative. You need to think fast. So these skills and many other skills that you should research on your own are skills that are necessary, they are needed for you to excel as an online event planner. I find this particular job role very interesting, though I have never tried it. So of all I've mentioned four now, I've mentioned customer service, VA, and online. These three, the first three I mentioned, I have tried all of them. If you have interest in event planning, trust me, I think you should really, really look into this. But yes, I will be showing you how to get started as an online event planner and how to get some of the jobs, how to apply to get these jobs, or how to target clients.
So here is Udemy doing loads work yet again. As you can see, this is how to plan a virtual event and reach your audience online. I like Udemy because Udemy offers all kinds of courses, and this course is going for 3,900. Yes, because it's on sale. The normal price is 14,500. So you can take this course and just know how to plan an event, a virtual event, and reach your audience. I'm sure in the course they will teach you virtual event formats and business models, schedule and content, virtual event technology and team. So I'm sure in the technology they will teach you tools you can use, and there are other platforms that you can learn how to plan virtual events. Though I noticed for this job role, online event planning, there are not a lot of websites or platforms that teach people that teach people how to plan online events. They mostly teach you normal event planning, like event management and all, but they don't teach you exactly how to plan virtual events. But you can go on YouTube and search for how to get started with online event planning, or virtual event planning. And I'm sure you would see some videos on YouTube. I'm very sure that there'll be a couple of videos you can watch that can help you get started. So this is another platform that offers training on virtual event planning. So you can go through it. Though this is a little on the high side. The price is about $1,000. If you can afford to pay this, why not? Please, by all means, go on with it if you can afford to pay it. So here are some event planning jobs, also called event coordinators. I think they can be called event planner, online event planner, or event coordinator, whatever it is, or event manager. So this is from Simply Hired. This is remote. So any job you see remote, most likely is open to people outside the US or the country or the company location. So this is remote. This is remote. This is member program coordinator. This is event coordinator. This is remote also. This is event coordinator, travel industry, meetings and conferences. This is remote. This is virtual and hybrid event producer, remote. This is event manager, remote. So anyone you see events coordinator, or anyone you see remote rather, means you can try to apply to it and maybe get it. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is corporate events coordinator. As you can see, remote. This is GitLab. So you help these companies plan their events. Another way to get this event coordinator job or event planner job is to go target. So you would directly reach out to these companies. You will reach out to them, companies that you know or you think that or that organize events a lot, online events. google 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 organizes a lots of online events. Facebook, like they are, in fact, most companies, most tech companies, not just tech, the fashion industry, the like most companies organize events from time to time, even online events from time to time. So reach out to them. But before you do that, optimize your LinkedIn. Optimize your LinkedIn. Work on your CV properly. If possible, have your portfolio. On your portfolio, you should have, if so let's say you've had experience planning events before, like not maybe not even online events. Let's say even physically, you've planned on like, events physically, maybe weddings, corporate event, any kind of event you've planned, birthday, whatever it is. Get videos, get pictures, post on your portfolio. Get like edit anything you know that you can add to your portfolio that can help you get the clients interested. Add it to your portfolio. Anything at all you can think of. Even how you were able to negotiate the price with the vendors and the suppliers. Get it. If there are documents or proof of that, get it. Put it on your portfolio. Add it there. These are things that would help you, give you an edge over other event planners. These are things that would help you. So create a portfolio, optimize your LinkedIn, and network as much as possible. Now you have to be present on social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook. Be present. Talk about what you do. Be loud. Listen, shamelessly show yourself, push yourself, shamelessly advertise yourself. Nobody's like you would be the one. Nobody's going to pay your bills. I mean, of course, maybe there will be people that will pay your bills, but I mean, there's nothing like getting your own money. So shamelessly put yourself out there. Advertise. This is what I do. I plan events, online events. This is that. I know how to use these tools. This is that. I have learned. I have a certification in this. Show yourself. Put yourself out there. Network with people as much as possible. Network with industry professionals, tech gurus, because a lot of these tech people. And I'm using tech because there are lots of tech events every other day. A lot of them. So if they know that that is what you do, trust me, and they've seen your portfolio and they've seen what you're capable of, they will be reaching out to you very often. You'll be getting recommendations as often as possible. And one of the best ways to get job is by recommendations. If one person recommends you and you do a good job, another person will recommend you, and that's how you. In fact, you'll be so you'll be in demand that you'll be the one turning down jobs. So network, go on Facebook, go on, like work on your profile. If that is what you want to do, make sure your Facebook is showing that yes, you're an event planner, both online and even hybrid and even on site. You're an event planner. Let your Facebook show that. Let your Twitter show that. Let your Instagram show that. Let everywhere you are, let it show that that is what you do. Post videos of what you've done on all your social media platform, on your LinkedIn or your CV. Like do that. Have a link of, if possible, yes, if you're going to have a Google Drive that shows the videos of everything or pictures of everything you've done, please do that. Do the same thing. Create a portfolio, do the same thing, and shamelessly put yourself out there. Trust me, if you do this quite often, keep pushing. Even if you've not gotten your first client, just keep pushing, keep doing it. One day somebody will get, somehow, somewhere you can just get one person reach out to you. Oh, hi, I want to plan this event. Can you help me? What is your price? And this one, before you know, that's how you keep getting clients. So yes, I think I have talked a lot about this event planning. It pays to do your research a lot by yourself. Personal research, there's nothing like personal research. I must have shared to an extent some things you need to get started on in most of these roles, but personal research beats everything. You can go and do your own personal research and even find more things on your own. Things like a lot, and there are many things I did not mention here. Of course, I cannot mention everything. That is why I will always advise people to do their own research.
So I've come to the end of this video. I hope I've been able to impact knowledge and add value. One thing is to hear these things, one thing is to listen, another thing is to apply. So you can watch this video and be like, oh, okay, I'm encouraged, but are you applying these things you're hearing? Are you applying the knowledge you just got? Are you applying it? If you want to be a customer service rep, if you want to be an online event planner, please start now. Don't wait, don't procrastinate. Please start now, right now, right now. After watching this video, go and work on your CV, or you pay someone to help you work on your CV. You start reaching out to clients. You start reaching out to these people that you want to work for. Start now, please. There's no time to waste. Let us start making this money. You don't like money? Me, I like money. Oh. If not that I am already doing one or two things, more than like 2-3 things, I would have tried that online event planning, because like I said, it sounds very interesting, but I'll just leave it for you people that are interested in it. Yeah, so please start now. Thank you for watching. Please like my videos, share my videos, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you don't want Kela the Tech DJ to blow. You don't want me to blow? Please, support this brand. Let me be a big girl, So yeah, please share my videos, subscribe. Please, I'm begging you in the name of God. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And there'll be, like I mentioned, there'll be a part 2, part 3, part 4 of this video, because these digital roles, there's so many of them. There's so many digital roles, and I have to break it down. So it will be like a series. I'll make it like a series so that you can always follow up. My next video, I'm not sure that's what I'll be talking about. I'll probably talk about something else. But yes, trust me, there will be a continuation of this for sure. There will be a continuation of this. So for those people who are not interested in these four digital roles I just talked about, maybe the next one you probably will be interested. So yeah, stay tuned. This is why you need to stay tuned and turn on notification on all my videos, so you get a notification whenever I post my next video. I know that I have not posted any. I don't know why I don't even post videos here about my DJ gigs, or even how I DJ in my house. I'm sorry, I should even work on that. I will post a video, because I dropped a mixtape like 2 months ago, and that mixtape is charming. It's an amapiano mixtape, and oh my gosh, people love it. I love it too. I would say it's like my best mixtape yet. I don't know why I have not posted it yet. What's going on? I have been too busy with a lot of things anyway. But yeah, trust me, you'll be seeing that and a lot of other things. So stay tuned and support the brand Kela the Tech DJ. Thanks for watching. Bye.